See how I go with the next two. Try not to injure myself. As far as injury is concerned, I don't think I've injured myself. However, there is a tiny little niggle in my right quad. Probably nothing, but I will make sure that it is nothing. Use my best physiotherapy advice that I can come up with to help not be injured. Hey, it's John here from John Still Runs. The irony of it all. 5 days ago, I went for a run that combined some uphill running with some downhill sprinting, and did a video on that, which I thought was quite interesting for me to do that workout, hoping that I wouldn't get injured by it. And during that run I did develop a niggle, and it was on after the first downhill sprint actually. Subsequently did the next two, perhaps unwisely. Did I injure myself? Yeah, I developed a niggle. And I've always had a saying in running coaching over many years, beware the niggle. Okay, so I did beware of it. I was aware of it and have subsequently managed it. So how have I managed it? Well, 3 things that I do to manage a niggle. Maybe something you could do too. Perhaps I should define a niggle first. A niggle is a potential injury that a runner might get, usually in their legs, after or during a run that may have exceeded their capabilities. Their muscles, their soft tissues, their connective tissues capabilities of withstanding that stress. You develop that tiny little pain, might be about a 1 out of 10. And that settles fairly quickly when you're at rest, but then when you start running again, there it is. So last Wednesday, 5 days ago, I did develop a little bit of a niggle. I was hoping it wasn't going to become an injury, and I think it hasn't. What are the 3 things that I do to manage a niggle? Well, the first one is reduce or stop the potentially aggravating activities that will make it worse. In this case, running. So for the last 5 days, I have not run. What's number 2? Number 2 is to introduce potentially good rehabilitation activities. And I think in my case, walking has been one of those. For the last 4 days, I've gone for a nice walk and enjoyed that very much, and not feeling any symptoms while I'm walking. I've also been doing some nice dynamic quad stretching, very slow leg swinging. As my leg goes into extension, I'm getting that nice little gentle feel of stretch on the area around the niggle. And the third thing is, when it's ready, to reintroduce the activities that will lead to normal training again. And that is running. So this morning, I'm going to do a gentle 27-minute activity. That's all part of my incremental training. I'm up to the first run of 27 minutes. The beauty of the 27-minute run, or the timed run, is that I won't have any misgivings, apprehension in stopping the running and walking for a while before I run again. So there may be a bit of jeffing involved in this morning's run. Let's go and do it now and see how we go. Just stop that watch. Done. Stopped. 27 minutes. And I've got to say, that went remarkably well. Didn't need to walk, didn't need to jeff. Walk-run strategy probably wouldn't have been a bad idea, but that felt remarkably good. started out as a niggle. The niggle started out as a 1.5 to 2 out of 10 discomfort / pain, and within minutes it had gone down to half of 1 out of 10, and then at the end 0 out of 10. So I guess it remains to be seen what it'll feel like a bit later, but I think I could safely say, according to managing niggles principle number 1, I didn't aggravate it. And in fact, principle number 2 is to do activities that may be rehabilitative. And I think, yes, I think running can be running as rehab if done sensibly, easy enough. And I think it was. And principle number 3, reintroduce the activity running, and that was accomplished. How are you going managing any niggles that you've got? It can be very frustrating, particularly when a niggle becomes an injury. And I think I achieved not allowing that niggle to become an injury. We'll see how we go. Anyway, have a good run today if you are running, good rehab if you're rehabilitating from either an injury or managing a niggle. See you next time.